Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker. Hey, today we're going to be making my vacation traveling art journal, or maybe art journal slash scrapbook, whatever whatever it ends up being. But so I will be revealing my destination today, and I've been trying to keep it a secret. Just for funsies. So what we're going to be doing is making out of, this is chipboard that is, this actually came out of an order of my Chewy order for my kitties, and it's like the little sheets that go in between the cans. I think that's what these were from, and they're like kind of the perfect size. And the reason I'm kind of going with this size is that it's going to fit really nicely into this bag. So I don't want it to be something cumbersome. I don't want to be lugging something all around that is, heavy and bulky. So I'm going to keep it fairly simple and small. Now, if you're going to be doing one of these, obviously it depends on what, how you want to carry it. Like in a backpack, you just want to carry it around in your hands, so it doesn't matter. But for me, I really wanted it to fit nicely into that bag. So that is how I determined the size of these. Now, what I also want to do, because this is going to be, I'm going to hopefully, unless I get lazy, because it is a vacation, I am going to be sketching and maybe coloring in with some markers. I'm talking like very simply and quickly, just something to kind of, maybe capture some memories other than like taking pictures, which I've kind of gotten away from, because now that I don't really do scrapbooks anymore, because I have about, I don't know, maybe 100 finished scrapbooks. And, it's like after a while, what do you do with all those pictures? You can only do so many scrapbooks, and, now we pretty much have them digitally on our phones. So, so this is going to be mostly for a little art journey for me. So we are going to have this for our cover, and because I want to work in it, what I'm going to do, so this is the back and this is going to be the front. I want to have it so that it will be straight like this, but I want to have it so that I can, flip the cover over, and also the back cover, and so that the pages lay a lot more flat. It's not crucial, it's just me. I'm just going to be playing in it. But I just thought it would be easier. Now, I haven't done one like this before. I don't know how it's going to work. I am going to reinforce these seams with, I'm going to use masking tape today, because it's, I don't think I need anything that big and strong, and it's really easy to work with. And I'm going to do the same for the back. I might not need to do it for the back, but what the heck, I'm going to have it there just in case. I'm going to be covering, I'm going to be covering my book with, this is like packing paper, but it's like paper bag. I mean, maybe it was a paper bag, I can't remember. But I'm going to be doing some stenciling, or not stenciling, but stamping on here. And maybe some stickers and things like that. Now on the inside, I think I might have given it away. On the inside, I'm going to be covering with this paper, which is going to coordinate with kind of my theme, which you'll see in a minute. The pages that I'm going to be using are from a little mixed media pad, so it's good for markers and acrylics. I think you could do watercolor in it as well. They're thicker, and I don't want this to get too bulky, so I'm only going to be doing 6 of them. Obviously, I measured to the size that I wanted them to be, and then ripped them so that, again, I have that fun, just like I did in Little Red, have that kind of fun ruffled edge. I just think that's so pretty. So I've done 4 of these. I'm going to do 2 just to show you how simple it is. I mean, it's not that, it's not rocket science, but I think last time I did all of them ahead of time, but I thought maybe I'd just show that. So now, where do you think I'm going, everybody? I had Hawaii, I had a Disney resort, and I had anywhere else. Well, I am going to Disneyland. Yay! I haven't been to Disneyland for years and years. I've gone to Disney World many times in between the last time I was at Disneyland, and I I love it. It really is the happiest place on earth. I mean, truly it is. So that is going to be the theme of my book. And what I wanted to do was do kind of a, a vintage Mickey look. That's why I'm doing the paper bag or the, the brown paper on the front, because it kind of, I just like that kind of nostalgic Mickey. So, and then this paper, and actually all of these were in a kit that I think I might have gotten from Creative Memories a long time ago. So this was all together packaged in a kit. So I'm going to use quite a few of those things. And I've got these cute little stamps. It's funny, I thought that they were Mickey and Minnie, but it turns out they're all Minnie. But that's okay. Who doesn't love Minnie Mouse? I love her. So I'm going to be stamping these all over the front cover. And I'm going to, maybe if I have room on the cover, I'd like to use these little block letter stamps. I mean, I can't ever get them like lined up in a row properly, but that's okay. And spell out Disney just on the front of it. It's not going to be very big, so I don't know if I'm going to have room. So we'll see how that works. So let's start with finishing these little pages here. And so what I'm going to do, basically just going to line this up. I had this lined up on this grid line. And these are thicker, so they are a little tougher to tear, but I mean, I didn't have any trouble with it, but okay. It's a little crooked. And okay, wait a minute. I gotta make sure. I already forgot. Yeah, I think it was here. Is it here? Let's see here. Oh gosh, hold on. I don't want to, I mean, if I do it wrong, I have to recut everything, so I don't want to do it wrong. So it was, yeah, it was this line. Okay. Okay, I was right. And just press down firmly. I kind of bend it up a little bit because, they're kind of thick. And tear. So I'm only doing 6 sheets, which will give me 12 sides. And this isn't going to be like a typical sewn in signature where it's folded and you sew it down the middle. That's what's also going to be different about this. This is going to be, whole sheets inserted into the book. And we're going to see how that works too. It's all an experiment, but it's a fun one. Okay, so we've got these done. Let's cover our cover. Do a little masking tape here first. Possibly if this had been just the plain, like natural colored, I might not have felt the need to cover it up. That could have been cool. But I sure don't want this blue showing. That wouldn't be very fun. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over this part too, because this is where the holes are going to be. And like if I was selling this to someone, or if I was putting it in my Etsy shop, I would probably glue this down. But just for myself, I feel pretty okay with this. We're going to be using the crocodile today again for the holes. Just trim this off. Do the other side. It's going to be nice and sturdy. I probably should get this out of the way. Make sure my head doesn't get in the way. Actually, by the time this video is posted, I will be halfway through my little vacation, because it's only a 3-day vacation, which is plenty, really. I'm going to spend the first day when I get there, I'm getting in early, like at 9:30, and I'm going to spend the first day in Disneyland Park, and then the second day in California Adventure, and then the last day in Disneyland Park. So I'll get my fix of Disneyland Park for sure. I'm gonna make sure that this still bends nicely. See, that just added a lot more stability. So I know that it is gonna, like, you know, it's gonna crinkle up a little bit on the paper, but I'm fine with that. And we're gonna just see, you know, how this method works. And instead of using thread, I'm gonna be using ribbon, black ribbon. That will really blend in nicely with our Mickey theme or our Disney theme. I don't know, have any of you been to Disney anywhere? I would love to go to Disneyland Paris, obviously, because you know how obsessed I am with Paris. And France in general. Let's see, where else do they have Disney's now? We've got Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Paris, Tokyo. Is there one in China? I can't remember if there is or not. Yeah, it's not exactly super restful, but I am going to try to do some resting and relaxation. Definitely going to spend one afternoon at the pool at the hotel. And when I get back, I'll do a little show and tell. Hopefully I will have done some sketching or something. Hopefully. I don't want it to seem like a job though, so, you know, that's why I'm only doing like 6 pages, so that I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to fill up this whole book. Okay, so how did I have this all figured out? So I'm going to place these, I'm going to glue them down, and that's going to be the front, and that's the back. Because I'm going to use some of this leftover craft paper for a pocket or two, because I might want to stick some little souvenirs or something, maybe, I don't know, ticket stub or something. So it's going to go down like that and about like that. Okay, I think I can glue it down. And then I'm just going to cut around it with the craft knife instead of trying to cut it to the exact size, you know, and then trying to get it on there, you know, before the glue dries, that sort of thing. I gotta wipe this off already. I still have glue on my fingers from the last video, but I figured I might as well do another one and really get them mucked up, and then I'll do something. Then I'll do something about that. Okay, I'm sure you don't mind. You know what it's like to craft. End up with glue all over you and tape and glitter and all that fun stuff. Okay, get it on the edge is probably the most important part. Okay. And hopefully we won't have trouble. I doubt that we'll have any trouble getting all of this through the crocodile. I'm pretty sure it should be fine. There's a little rip there, but I'm just trying to salvage as much of this as I can for a pocket or two. So I've got kind of on the edge. Let's see, now did I do that right? Let's see. Yes. Okay. Oh, I guess I could just bend it the other way, so not too much to worry about with that. I mean, really, you know, how much can you mess up? It's all fun and games. And for this one, I think I'm gonna go, I guess I'll have to do it like this. Oh, because I think I was supposed to go over onto this side. That's okay. I flipped it over and then went to the wrong side, but that is okay. That is okay. So I'm gonna do it something like that. Get that, use that clump of glue there. I mean, I have plenty of this. I got plenty of packing paper and craft paper, so it's not like I can't make another pocket out of something. So could even fold over a page if I found myself in need of another pocket when I'm there. I'm gonna take a glue stick with me if I decide I want to glue some stuff down. I haven't really, like the last several times that I've been to a Disney resort, I haven't purchased any like souvenirs or anything, because again, after a while you just get to have so much of that stuff, and it's like, what do you do with it? So I have a couple of watches that I got in Disney World many years ago. I try to get things that I'm going to use instead of just stuff that, like, cute stuff that's just going to sit around and then you're going to be like, okay, what do I do with it now? And I have nothing against people that buy a bunch of souvenirs. I think it's very cool. I just don't have the room or the patience for a lot of stuff like that. Okay, let's get out that craft knife, which I think is the easiest way to do this. Oh, it got a little glue on there, or a tape or something. I think it's when I tried to cut through some tape. Very carefully pick that off of there. Don't do this because it's very sharp. Well, I can't get it off. Well, let's see how it works. If I have to replace that, I will. I just did recently, so I'm trying to not have to do that. And extend it just a little. Very cool. And I like that, I like the wrinkles and, that kind of thing. I guess at this point, it doesn't matter which one ends up being the front and the back. They're exactly the same. And I better do this now. I went back and forth how I wanted this to be constructed, because, I want it to be useful when I'm there, like I said, but not cumbersome. And I haven't done this before. I haven't taken along a traveling journal. Oh, did I? Oh, it's okay. It survived. Okay. I'm kind of learning this sort of thing from other creators, and so I'm going to try it. Seems pretty fun though. So another little secret, I am going on this trip solo. It is my first time going to a Disney resort solo, and my son says, don't tell anybody you're going alone. and I'm not, because by the time you see this, I will already be done, so so I feel perfectly safe. Not like anybody bad could find me in Disneyland. Like that would be quite a trick. Okay, so there's our front or back. So I'm looking forward to just kind of going at my own pace. Not that I don't love going with family. I love that. But nobody else could go right now, and I was just itching to do it. And I thought, I'm going to be brave and try it on my own. So, and that's why it's only 3 days too, because, that's enough time to keep myself company. I might get bored with myself, I don't know. Okay. I think the weather's going to be beautiful. I think it's about in the mid 70s there. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little fold. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that because we do have to do our other. We've got to do the inside. Yeah. So it's going to be like this. No, wait. Yes. Yes, it's going to be like this. So we're going to be doing the holes and the ribbon here. I will put a little ribbon here to hold it shut, just so it's not flopping all over. Yeah, it's a little stiffer, but it, I'm thinking as I use it, it's probably going to lighten up or loosen up a little bit. Okay, so same thing with this. I'm just gonna put her down, glue it down, and then cut around. Very simple. Very easy. Believe it or not, as much as I love Disney, I didn't have that much stuff like in my stash, like when I went to look to see, how do I want to cover my book? I had one, like a Cinderella, like a real pretty, like, kind of childish, blue Cinderella scrapbook page. It's very pretty, but I knew I didn't want to do that, So then actually let's do this. The nostalgic kind of idea came to me. Because Mickey's been around for a long time. Okay, there's that. Let's just flip it around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I did it the wrong way because it's got to go this way. Okay. Yeah, I did it the wrong way. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's okay. I mean, it's gonna all be used anyways, or most of it. So it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. A little more glue. There's a lot of that stuck on there. Yeah. Another rainy day here. How's the weather where you guys are? And what part of the world are you in? Okay. I'll see if I can get this down without sticking my hand in a big pile of glue. There we go. Now that looks a little better. Okay. And this is coming together quickly. So she says. Get that all covered. Yeah. I might see if I can do a little short video, one of those little shorts while I'm in Disneyland. We'll see. Haven't tried that before. I mean, I did a short for my intro, but like an actual vacation vlogger, that's not my area of expertise, so we'll see. If you don't see one, then I just couldn't figure it out. Okay, let's cut these off. And I better do it one at a time. Don't get carried away. Okay. I think this is the best way to, when you're covering something, instead of trying to make it the exact size and then, you get it on there crooked and there's no give then because you've already cut it to the size that you need. This is what works best for me anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna do one in case I don't have these exactly lined up. I could do a pocket out of this too. Now that I've gone and ripped that, that's okay. I thought with the inside being the orange fabric, the contrast would be cool, like this. I mean, I could do an oddball pocket. I could do that. Who cares? It's mine. I can do what I want. I like oddball stuff. Okay. That. Probably pack my markers in a plastic bag just in case so they're not, I sure don't want any leakage on my clothes. All right, this is the inside, this is the outside. And you're probably thinking, well, the inside's prettier, but I just love this idea of the, you know, like I said, the nostalgia of the black and the craft paper. Whoops. Whoop. Okay, let's give it a little fold now. I think we're safe to do a little fold now. Put that really down. Get a little fold. Okay, put that really down. And a little fold. Fold. Okay. And let's start with some of these. So now the question is, do I want to do, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do this as the front. I'm going to put some over all of it, but let's do Disney. Let's do that. I'm going to use black. I think it'll show up the best. Now this is not going to be, it's not going to be pretty because I can never get these lined up. I know I could probably draw a line and, you know, actually, let's do it at an angle. D. And then it's also tricky, like I always get them too far apart. Ooh, cute. I guess this doesn't matter which way it goes, okay. And S, it's working out pretty well. And I know I'm getting the outside, but I'm cool with that because, again, I think it kind of adds to that sort of look. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of lining up like right next to the letter, you know, the side of the little block. And that seems to be working pretty well. Usually I've got them about a mile apart. E. And Y. Disney. All right, let's see. Let's do, well, we'll just do a combination. Okay, let's see. Here's a couple of them. They're so teeny tiny. So I'm going to do like these two in black so that I'm not cross-pollinating the black and the red. Shoot. Just random. Get some on here. And she's just gonna go. Oh, cute. This is so cute. You know, I'm really just a big kid. Okay, those are the black. Let's pull out our red. And chew. And what I like about this too is, I mean, it is red, but when it mixes with the craft paper, it does have that kind of orangey tone to it. So, not that it has to, but you know, I like it better that way. Lots of little minis. Let's do one more up here. Okay. And then we still got, so that was this one. And now this one. There's that. Better get one over here. Sit right here. And maybe right there. Okay. That's our front. Yeah. So I think I would like to, I want to ink this up, the edges, maybe with just a little bit. I don't think the vintage photo is gonna, I mean, it might work, but let's just do the black, just a little bit. Oh, I'm loving it. Just maybe a little bit in the crease, we'll just accentuate that. I love all the wrinkles. Yeah, just a little bit. Cool, let's do the back. Let's see here. I gotta make sure that I'm going, I don't want our minis going upside down. Okay, it's gonna be like this. All right. Poor mini. We'll start with the red again. Okay. I mean, how fun that I had these. Obviously, I don't use them very often because I don't do a lot of Disney stuff as a rule. And then these two. And that's probably enough of that. They even came in this cute little stand. I must have gotten them at Disney. I'll bet I probably got them at Disney World. About one, right about there. You know what we should do? We should have a few kind of going off the page, right? I like the look of that. Okay, let's do that on the front too. I didn't think of that. Doesn't matter which one. We're just gonna have her running off the page in a couple spots. Yeah, maybe one over here. Oh, I don't want to go backwards. Okay. Oh, I need one right here. Gotta have it, right? Okay. And let's see here. Yeah, maybe here too. Okay. Okay, one more for good measure. All right, and then let's ink this up a little bit. Yeah, super cute, super cute. I wonder if I should go through the covers first with the crocodile. I mean, it's fairly sturdy, so it's actually a little heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be a little bit looser or lighter. Go around the inside as well. I almost forgot about that. People are going to see this and they're going to stop me and they're going to say, "Where'd you get that?" And I'm going to say, I made it out of scraps that I had at home. How about that? Oh, so cute. Oh, upside down. Okay. 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 We're getting close. All right. So now I have to figure out, how do I want to do the paper? I feel like, gosh, I'm just afraid it's not going to go through more than one of these at a time. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I've got the 3/16. Is that what it says? Yes. Can you see that? Yes, 3/16. Which I think should be plenty big for my ribbon to go through. Let's see here. Let's mark a little, I think I'm going to have to measure. Once I get the first one, I'm going to use that as a guide to make my other holes. Hopefully that'll work. So let's just say I want, okay, if this is about, oh, of course, 5 1/4. Let's pretend it's 5. Okay. You see what I'm doing there? I'm just leaving a little space on each end. And so then the middle would be 2 1/2. And I mean, I probably could have gotten by with, let's see here. Sure, bring it down. No, I think we'll just go with that. Okay. So I'm going to go. So how far in do I go? That's the question. Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure that that's right. Oh, I can't even see that. Okay, let's do the first one. It's really hard to see the pencil on that, and then I can get a better idea. Now this is where it is a little tricky to see. Okay, well, you know, depending on how easily it goes through this. Oh, that went really easily. Oh, what was I worried about? That went through so easily. I bet I can do all the paper at the same time. We're gonna try it. Okay, so yeah, I had this at about, yeah, at about 2.5. So try another, like that. Okay, I just have to make it darker. And why am I having so much trouble figuring this out? Okay. Okay, I think that's right. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Sorry, guys. Having, no, it's pretty close, yeah. I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Again, once I get the first one, I'm gonna use that as, sorry for the noise, as a guideline. Or, you know, I'm gonna like trace the whole. Yeah, it's a little not lined up that way. So don't do that. But the ribbon is going to cover up a lot of that. So I was right in the middle on that one, then I got off a little bit there. So try to go in the middle. Yeah, that went really, really slick. Okay. So now, let's see, how am I gonna do this? Let's use this, right? Yeah, because it's gonna be like this. Well, why don't I just do it the correct way? Because it's bent, I wanna make sure I'm getting it right. That's exactly right. How about I use this guy? I can get a nice circle. Circle, circle. Okay. Now look how nice that is. Okay. Cover that up, don't be lazy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Good? Good, good, good. Okay, I have to say, I'm loving the crocodile, hate to admit it. Really liking it. Okay, boy, this is really sturdy. I'm gonna really be able to do some damage with this guy. Okay, so, yep, so they're nice and lined up. Okay, now the paper, let's see, I'm gonna clip these together. How can I do that? I can do it on the end so that they don't move. I'm gonna make the mark on, you know, the top. And then you're probably all like, oh, come on, it's not that hard. You're like, just do it like this. And I get that. But this is the first time I've done it this way. I did do some little graduation, handmade graduation books for my shop that I did something similar, but not exactly like this. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Because I'm afraid once it's down, it's down. Now, hold the phone a second. Let's see, I think I need to go over. Yeah, I need to go over a little bit. Okay, because I had a little too much paper sticking out. And I do have a little extra room. Let's see here. I want to make sure that it's way over on this edge. Yeah. Because I don't want to, I like being able to see it, but I don't want it to be too much. Okay, carefully. And we got a circle, and a circle, and a circle. Okay, here we go. I lost the cover to my pen. I don't know where you went. Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay. kind of nervous. All right. Please work. Please work. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. That was kind of perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's easily going through. 6 pages of, oops, mixed media paper. Went through like a breeze, honestly. Okay, okay. Next comes the ribbon. Hope I did that right. Yes, I did. Okay. Alrighty. We're getting there. We're getting there. So now I was like, how, you know, I haven't done it like this. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I would like to have like the tie on the front. So I think I'm going to do it like I would do a regular signature. And I'm going to, boy, that's going to be tough getting that through there. Let me see if I can get that through a big-eyed needle. It has to be pretty big. Because I just need something to make sure I can guide it through the hole. Oh boy, let's see. Come on, little fella. Once I can get it in enough, I can pull it through. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. And this is all I have left of this, so here, I better be careful how much I use. I also want to do a ribbon for the end of it. So 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can go a little bit. Well, I think that's probably good. I want to have enough to do a little tie on, you know, and if I don't, if this isn't enough, we'll figure something else out. Okay. That's a first time for me, you guys. Okay. Just put that through that middle hole, just like we would with a regular signature. We're going to come back up through the upper hole. Yes, we are. I just got to find them. Just like so. I mean, the hole's plenty big. And I'll just pull it through so I have, there we go. Although I do want to make sure I have enough to do a nice little bow. Or a tie, not really a bow. And then down through the bottom. Okay. Oh, got a little tail sticking through there. And I wonder if I can like straighten that out a little. Just so it's a little more straight maybe. I'm gonna turn that around. So it's going, like it's all going in the same direction and not so twisted. Okay. And then I gotta do that, okay. And now we're gonna go now through the middle. You can see here. It's a little, you know, there's a lot going on in here, so okay. But it's, yep, it's coming up on the correct side because we wanna flank that middle ribbon. It's, yeah, it's getting tight in there. There's a lot going on. And look at that, okay. Well, oh, I think it's gonna work. Okay, so let me, I wanna get a little bit more, let's see, how do I do this? It's always so easy when I'm doing it. There we go, inside, oh yeah. Oh, now I did too much, okay. I did too much. Pull a little bit of that through. Just enough to do, oh, that's so cute. See, look at that. I'm gonna do a little tie. I don't think I have, well, we'll see, we'll see. See if I have enough for an actual bow. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm loving that, I'm loving it. So, do I want a bow? Or do I want to just like double knot it and, I mean, that's kind of pretty, but is it gonna get in the way? I'm afraid it might get in the way. So let's just do a double knot. The practical side of me is like, just do a double knot, leave it at that, and then we'll make some nice, hopefully, this is terrible scissors, make some nice little angled cuts. I might even make them shorter than that, but for right now, I think I will make them a little bit shorter. Yeah, let's just do it now because we're doing it. So I have cut things with these scissors that you should not cut with scissors, like wires and you name it, I've cut it. You know, cardboard. Yeah, see, it's a little ragged here. Just clean that up a little bit. Oh, I love it. That is exactly what I had in mind. I am loving it. Okay, let's take this off. Don't you love it when something turns out the way you actually envisioned it? So now we can just do two. I should have put the holes in here first. If you're doing this, do it like that. And I didn't cover my glue, and there's a big glob, so let me do that. We're gonna use it again in a minute here, but we're getting close. We're getting close. Now I just have to try to, let's see, let's make a little, maybe a little circle or something. I was at about, we pretended it was 5 so that I could have a hole at about 2.5. I don't want to get it too close to the edge. I don't want to, you know, like sort of compromise. I mean, this is sturdy, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. And like right here. Yeah. If I choose not to use it, I guess I don't have to, but it'll be here. Okay. Now this is, yeah, here we go. Now, just, oh, do I, no, that's right, that's right. Probably could do this with a regular punch too, since it's right on the end, but I feel like they are they 1/4 inch or are they 3/16? I'm not sure. Okay, don't belabor it, just do it, okay. Oh, it got off a little, okay. Nice, okay. And a little bit here. It's, I have to get it under the little foot of the crocodile. I'm sorry you can't really see. I'm just, I'm lining up there's like the 2 sharp, I'll show you after. If you don't have one of these, I'm probably the last person on earth that didn't have one. Okay, so there's, if you can see, let's see, I'm trying to look in the, okay. You see how it's like those sharp, I was just trying to line those up around, like the outsides of the hole. And this is all the ribbon I have left. Let's see how that works. I could use like a, a craft string or something too. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, I forgot about that. Oh, I really messed that up. Okay, I think it'll be easier to do it now than when it's on. I need to get a proper new Fiskars that I haven't ruined by cutting things that you should not be cutting. All right, get this through here. And I just thought of something. It probably should have been 2 separate strings. So I might have to come up with some more ribbon. So let's do that after, because otherwise, so I can put it through both sides. No, I can't. Okay, I have to think about that. I did not plan that right. I mean, I can do it that way, but then every time I'm gonna have to, like open it up completely and rethread it. So, which I can, you know, I'm sure I can figure that out. But this is kind of what I had in mind. But it just means that I'm gonna have to undo it every time. So I might have to redo that. Okay, let's do a couple fun little pockets. And look at how, oh, that just kind of worked out right, didn't it? And then there's this little piece. If I just tear a little bit, could be, no, okay. So this one's gonna be a little, just kind of a little rougher, and I think maybe I'll do that one in the back. And this one can go, I can't cover up that hole. And I could just go under it a little. Of course, this isn't long enough anyway. Let's just go with it, okay. I just need to stop, okay. And a little inking. A little inking. I'll lay down a little Mickey cutout or some kind of a little sticker or something. I've got some little cutouts that'll be really cute. Yeah. Okay. We're almost done though. I think I am going to come up with a different solution or cut the ribbon in half and fix that off camera, and you will see it in the thumbnail because I don't want this to get too terribly long. Probably what I'll do is, you know, I'll cut it in half, you know, make a little knot or something, and so that I can just tie it. But I gotta make sure I have enough ribbon for that. So, okay, so that's down. Let's do something in the back. I mean, I could do, yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay, let's do something like this. Yeah, we're gonna miss that hole, and then maybe we just have a little accent of this. Boy, I'm getting fancy for my own little art journal, huh? Okay, a little inking. It's really rough. Is that the piece? No, it isn't. What's in here? Okay. Oh well. It'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun. Yeah. I suppose it could go like this. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. This is just decoration. The, I mean, I guess I could make it like a pocket within a pocket. Ooh. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's a little, it is stiff, but yeah, there we go. See, that's all it takes is, just get tough with it. Just get tough with it. Okay, and wipe off our glob. So this is a pocket. And that's gonna go down right here. And this is gonna be another pocket. Maybe I'll have so much stuff, I'll need lots of pockets. So I'm gonna just put the glue along here and obviously down here. And so like on the sort of straighter parts. I mean, I don't know that I will need this many pockets, but it couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Right down on the edge. And there's that. So there's that, yeah. And let's bend this one back too, okay? We're gonna need that out. There's my little, I got these guys. And I've got one going the other direction. Maybe he goes on, yeah. Maybe this guy goes here. I like that. Should we ink him a little? Mickey, you need a little aging. You're just looking a little too young there. Okay. Okay. Get him down. Yeah. And stick him down. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. I am just having way too much fun with this. I also have this M, and I have Mickey Mouse. Oh, that could be cute. Should I do Mickey, or should I do everything? Should I do them all? Okay. Let's just get all kinds of crazy. I mean, what else am I going to use them for? You know? Unless there's someplace I can. No, I like the cover the way it is. I think we'll stick with that. Or I could do that. Where's my other Mickey? Where'd you go, Mick? I lost. Oh, you're stuck. Okay. If I did that, and then I could just do an M, because this is the back page, like it matters. Yeah. Like it really matters. It doesn't. I guess in case I don't use the back page and I never see it, I don't know. Just do this. Plus, I think it was getting a little tight on space back there. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And we've got one more Mickey, and then we'll do an M. And I think we're good to go. I am just gonna, for now, tie that ribbon in there now that I took it out with, hope I don't have to rethread. Okay, oh my goodness. You know what? Let's can use it on here first. There's some little delicate parts of Mickey that I can just use this for that. It's like once it starts coming out, then it doesn't want to quit. You know how that is? That's a lot of glue. Do a little M. Hope I did that right. Just Mickey, you're gonna fit here? Yes, you're gonna fit beautifully. Okay, and a little more of this. Okay. And there it goes. Yeah. Hey, I've got an art journal. How about that? A traveling vacation art journal. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so this deal, so yeah, ideally, well, you know what? Do you mind watching? You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, how can I do just a little knot? I gotta make it big enough. So, okay, first of all, I gotta cut this into two equal pieces, because I'm sure you wanna see the finished product, right? And then just make a little knot. I think that's how I would have to do it. Oh, except I gotta get it through here before I do that. Okay. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, that'll work though. You know, I don't even need a knot. What if I just glued it right here? Strong glue. I think it'll work. Because making a knot is gonna take up even more space. If I had enough ribbon, I would do a knot. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, it doesn't even bother me. Oop. I got some little things there, okay? And on the other side, and I'm going to keep the angled part out on the outside, and see how little I can make it. I'm going to go through and just put a little, even if I had a knot, I would do this. That's how I did my little travel packets, just to keep it. I know you can't really see this, sorry. The book wants to close on me. So I just put a little spot of glue down, and I'm pushing that down. I'll cut off some of these little loose ribbon hairs here. And it is going to take a little while to set, but that is enough to make just a little tie to close that shut. So here we are. Here's our front inside cover with a pocket. Who knows what I'll stick in there? And we've got 6 mixed media art paper pages. And we've got the back page with 2 little pockets. And we've got our pretty craft paper cover, ribbon tie, and we're gonna close her up. And she's gonna be good to go. I am ready to start using it, just like that. I'm not pulling on it real hard right now because the glue might not be set, but I will be able to make that tighter. So, come on now, little fella, you cooperate. Okay, I just don't want it to come loose. So I think I actually can do a bow on that after it dries. So there you go, you guys. It's my little art travel journal. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I think it turned out super cute. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.